Good morning friends, welcome to Sharekhan Pre-Market Roundup. First in the global markets. Yesterday when our market closed at 3:30, most of the European markets are trading in red, around half to 1% down. Whereas the American index futures were also showing a negative opening for US markets by around 0.5% to 1% across the board. Finally, by the time the European and American market closed, they closed down by around 1 to 1.5% across the board, with Dow falling by around 300 points, which is close to 1.6 to 1.7%. Coming back to our markets yesterday, after a long gap of three working days, opened up with a positive note of around 30-35 points and went on to move higher to around 75 to 80 points, mainly led by the banking stocks. Bank Nifty scaling new highs, going up by around 2% and making 20,500 yesterday. Coming to Asian markets, as of now, Asian markets are mostly trading in negative. Mostly they are flat to negative, with Shanghai being down by around 1.5%, and Hang Seng and Nikkei trading almost flattish in red. FIS index futures yesterday were by around 17,130 crore rupees, whereas FIS in cash market were by around 953 crore rupees, and domestic institutional investors were selling around 780 crore rupees in cash market. Now let's have an update on derivatives.
Good morning friends, let's have a view on derivatives. In yesterday's trading session, Nifty again made a lifetime high at around 8940 odd levels. It's because of the mainly long positions were seen by market players, as Nifty has added around 8% shares in open interest, whereas Bank Nifty also has added 23% shares in open interest. In Nifty, we have seen that open interest is increased by 8.14% from 2 crore 64 lakhs to 2 crore 85 lakhs, and price also increased by approximately 80 odd rupees, which is clearly indicating that long positions were built up. Cost of carry increased significantly by 310% from 6.06% to 24.88%, but Nifty futures premium increased marginally from 8 points to 12 odd levels. PCR is increased sharply by 5% from 1.31 to 1.37, which is clearly indicating that put option has seen good build-up than call option. But in yesterday's trade, we have seen that call option has reduced around 6 lakh shares in open interest, whereas put option has added around 29 lakh shares in open interest. India VIX was up by 1.12% from 17.89% to 18.09%. In the options activity, we have seen that 8,800 call option has reduced its shares in open interest. Approximately 25% shares were reduced, and that activity was shifted to 8,900 call option and 9,000 call option. In 8,900 call option, 3.66% shares were added in open interest, and in 9,000 call option has added around 7.84% shares in open interest. In the put option activity, we have seen that from 4 to 5 trading sessions, we have seen that 8,800 put option is adding more number of shares in open interest, but in yesterday's trade, 8,900 has added approximately 197% shares in open interest, which is clearly indicating that people are shifting their positions from lower strike price to higher strike price. It is a positive sign for the market going ahead. In the bank period front, there are two securities in bank period. One is Indiabulls Real Estate and second is KTK Bank. On the FIS front, FIS were net buyers of 1,731 crores in DEX futures. They were net buyers of 624 crore in DEX options. They were net sellers of 757 crore in stock futures, and they were net sellers of 177 crore in stock options. Our 5-day CDR stands at 8,800. Lower range for the market would be 8,800 and higher range would be 9,000. As we have seen that 9,000 call option has added good number of shares in open interest, so this may act as a stiff resistance going forward. Currently, Singapore Nifty is down by 40.50 points, which is at 8877. We may see a marginal flattish to negative start in Nifty futures today. That's it from derivatives. Thank you.
Now let's have a look at some of the trading ideas for the day. The first idea is Idea Cellular. Idea Cellular numbers came in yesterday, which showed a jump of around 64% in net profit to 767 crore rupees versus 468 crore rupees. This is mainly on the back of growth in data volume and voice minutes. Action to be taken here in Idea is long Idea stop at 166.9 for a target of 175.5 and 179. The next idea being GMR. GMR controlled DIAL, that is Delhi International Airport, on Tuesday has managed to raise $289 million, which is 1750 crore rupees, through a 16 times oversubscribed bond issue Action to be taken in GMI's long GMI, which stopped at 16.3 for a target of 17.1 and 17.5. Yesterday, Max India reported that the company will be split in 3 companies. Mainly Max India, which will be renamed as Max India, which will be renamed Max Financial Services and will focus on solely on life insurance business, which will be run under Max Life Insurance. The second unit will oversee the health and related business, and third unit will manage its specialty packaging films business. Tata Motors has seek shareholders not to raise rupees 750 crore via rights issue. RBI has approved a demerger scheme of IDFC. On other news flow front, Vodafone, Bharti and Millicom is said to win bid for Etisalat Zantel unit. Zantel is Tanzania's largest internet provider and has a valuation of close to $300 million. Kotak and 5 other iBankers has been pulled up for alleged disclosure of lapses. Kotak Mahindra Capital will be facing a penalty of rupees 1 crore in case of Care IPO. Titan quarterly profit has rise 15% to 191 crore rupees versus 165 crore rupees YOY. Amara Raja Battery has again put up a good show of numbers with profit going up around 8% at rupees 102 crore rupees versus 95 crore YOY. State Bank of Hyderabad has reported a 181% jump in net profit to around 334 crore rupees. Butterfly Gandhimathi Appliances Limited has bagged order worth rupees 510 crore rupees from Tamil Nadu Civil Supplies Corporation for supply of tabletop wet grinders. Supply is to be completed by December 2015. Butterfly's current last year's top line was only 800 crore rupees. So in that context, this is a big number, big order for Butterfly Gandhimathi. Cabinet is likely to take up 3G spectrum pricing today. On results front, today we have Jyoti Labs, expected profit is at 36.4 crore rupees, and Torrent Pharma expected profit at 180 crore rupees. On the stocks with positive bias for the day are Colgate Palmolive, Voltas and IRB. On the negative side, it's HCL Tech, Infi and Ambuja Cement. Stocks for investment are Larsen at 1742, Yes Bank at 883, Tata Motors, DVR, Infi and Max India. That's all friends from our side. Thanks and have a nice trading session.